The world didn't stop when you walked away. The sun still rose, the streets stayed loud. But something in me never moved again. Like time forgot to pull me out. I learned the sound of my own steps, walking home without your hand. Every place still feels like you, even when I know it can't. They said I'd find myself again, that I'd be stronger too, but no one told me who I'd be after you. This is life after you, where love feels thinner, days feel long. I smile more, but laugh less true, like something's always slightly wrong. This is life after you. I still breathe, I still try, but every dream feels unfamiliar without you by my side. I keep your name in quiet places, I don't say it out loud. I let new people get close to me, but never close enough. Now I'm learning how to sleep alone without reaching in the dark. I'm learning how to trust again without giving my whole heart. I don't miss the way it ended, I miss who I was then, when loving you felt easy before the what ifs crept in. This is life after you, where memories still choose to stay. I don't cry the way I used to, but I feel it every day. This is life after you, not broken, just rearranged. I carry pieces of our past like scars I never changed. Maybe love doesn't disappear, it just learns a different shape. It turns into a quiet ache you slowly learn to make. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate that I stayed the same while you found a brand new sunrise and I kept replaying rain. This is life after you, I'm still finding who I am, trying to be whole again without your plans. This is life after you, and I won't pretend it's fun, but I'm proud I loved you fully, even knowing I'd lose time. This is life after you, and though my heart still aches, I survived the fall of us, and that's the strength I'll take. So if you ever wonder where I went when you stopped choosing me, I'm right here learning how to live after you. We were standing on the edge of more, one step away from something real. Your hand was close but not in mine. You felt like home, I couldn't feel. We talked in nights that felt like years, shared every fear, every scar. But when it came to choosing us, you didn't come that far. You said maybe someday soon. I heard never, not with you. I waited there between your words with nothing else to do. I was almost yours, almost loved, almost enough. I gave you my whole heart, you gave me half your touch. I was almost yours, close enough to feel the pain. You held me when you needed me, then let me walk away. I learned your smile, your favorite song, the way you hide when you're afraid. I memorized the parts of you that you were never meant to stay. I watched you build a life somewhere that never asked for me. I stayed behind with all the hope, you never let me be. I was patient like the moon, waiting for you to shine. But loving someone halfway slowly breaks the spine. I was almost yours, not the one you choose to stay, just someone there to fill the nights before you walked away. I was almost yours, enough to hurt, not enough to keep. I was the dream you never claimed, but couldn't let me sleep. If I had asked you to be mine, would you have said goodbye? Or was I always just a stop before your real goodbye? I don't blame you for your truth, I blame me for the hope, for thinking love could grow alone, nothing left to move to. I was almost yours, but almost still breaks the heart, because being close to heaven hurts more than being far. I was almost yours, and maybe that's the saddest part. I never lost you completely, but I never had your heart. I was almost yours, now I'm learning how to be someone whole without the love that was never meant for me. So here's to all the almost we mistake for something true. I was almost yours, my love, but you were never mine to lose. The room is loud with quiet thoughts. Your name is everywhere. The clock keeps ticking like it knows I'm barely Your last words still hanging there like smoke I can't escape. I try to fill the empty space, but silence knows my shape. I scream inside but make no sound. I learned how to pretend that losing you was just a phase, not the breaking of my end. This is broken silence, screaming louder than the truth. Every word we never said is tearing me in two. This is broken silence, where your love used to be. I'd trade all of my peace tonight just to hear you speak to me. Messages still sleep unread. I can't delete your name. I read them like a bedtime prayer to feel you once again. I walk the streets we used to know. Every corner hurt. Even laughter feels like noise when love is what I've lost. They say if it hurts it meant something. So why does it hurt this deep? I gave you parts I never healed. Now you're the wound I keep. This is broken silence. Every breath feels like goodbye. I still wait for your voice in every passing night. This is broken silence. Not a war, not a fight. Just two hearts that lost their way in the absence of light. Maybe love is fragile glass, shattered by the truth. We were scared to say the words that might have saved us too. If silence had a face, it would look just like you. Standing there saying nothing while I'm falling through. This is broken silence, teaching me how to be strong, learning how to live with you, even when you're gone. This is broken silence, echoing inside my soul. I don't hate you, I don't blame, I just miss what we were before. This is broken silence, where love still softly remains. I lost you in the quiet, but I found myself in the pain. So if you ever hear this song in a quiet place alone, know the silence broke me sweater hangs like yesterday, frozen in another time. I touch the places we once stood, but nothing feels the same. Your laughter echoes faint and thin, like ice calling my name. I thought time would warm the ache, turn the past into a blur, but memories don't always fade, some just get colder. These cold memories cut deeper than the truth. Every moment feels like frost when it reminds me of you. These cold memories won't let my heart forget. I try to move on from us, but I'm still freezing yet. Your goodbye was soft and slow, like snow falling at night. No screaming words, no shattered tears, just silence dressed in white. I replay the things we had, like I can change the end. But memories don't hear regrets, they only break and bend. I walk alone through crowded days with winter in my chest. I learned how to survive the cold, but not how to forget. These cold memories still burn against my skin. It's strange how something once so warm can feel this sharp within. These cold memories are all you left in me. 1,000 frozen moments where love used to be. Maybe love turns cold when it's left behind, when it's held too long in a fragile mind. If I could thaw the past, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd just hold it one last time before feeling nothing. These cold memories are teaching me to breathe, to sit with all the emptiness and slowly learn to leave. These cold memories no longer own my soul. They still hurt when I touch them, but they don't break me whole. These cold memories are part of who I am. I loved you through the winter, now I finally understand. So when the nights feel colder still and sleep won't come easily, I'll wrap myself in what remains of these cold memories. Midnight talks with the ceiling light. Your side's cold, but mine still aches. The sheets remember how you slept. Every wrinkle feels like a mistake. Your pillow smells like yesterday. I haven't washed it yet. Like keeping you is easier than learning to forget. I reach for you in half-awake dreams, and reality hits my chest. I wake up holding nothing in this lonely emptiness. empty bed feels louder than a crowded room. Every night I fight the dark, just trying not to think of you. This empty bed still knows the shape of us. I lay where love used to breathe. Now it's just me and the hush. Your phone light used to paint the wall while you laughed at something small. Now the silence marks my heart like it knows I'm about to fall. I sleep on your side sometimes just to feel you near, but the warmth fades way too fast and leaves me drowning here. They say the nights get easier, but they don't tell you when. I close my eyes and count the hours till the pain begins again. This empty bed is where I learn to say goodbye to every dream we never lived, to every us that died. This empty bed holds memories like scars. I'd give up all my sleep tonight just to wake up in your arms. Maybe I loved you in my own way. Maybe I loved you too deep. I built a home inside your chest. Now I'm homeless when I sleep. If you ever miss my name in the middle of the night, know I'm still here fighting ghosts on your side of the light. This empty bed is teaching me to breathe alone, learning how to hold myself where love has overthrown. This empty bed is where my heart learns how to mend. I don't regret the love we had, I just miss who we were then. This empty bed will someday feel like rest, but tonight it's just a place where my loneliness confessed. So if you ever wonder why I don't sleep like I did then, it's hard to dream without your arms in this empty bed. We used to talk about forever, like it was something we could touch. Now we can't even look each other without it hurting just a little too much. Your voice sounds different these days, like it's tired of my name. We're standing in the same old room, but nothing feels the same. I try to hold what we once were, like it could still be saved. But love can't live in memories when hearts begin to change. This is the end of us, not angry, just undone. Two people who start the language and slowly walked away. We learned each other's scars by heart, but forgot how to stay kind. We stopped listening to the silence that was screaming all this time. I see it in your tired eyes. You've already let me go. Some endings don't need shouting, they just quietly unfold. I wanted one last miracle, one reason to believe. But some things end because they're meant to leave. This is the end of us. No shattered glass, no tears, just all the words we never said echoing in our ears. This is the end of us, where love turns into past. We held on long enough to know this wasn't built to last. If love is meant to teach us, then this is what I learned. You can give someone your whole heart and still watch it burn. I don't regret a single day, I don't erase your name. I just accept that loving you won't ever be the same. This is the end of us, but not the end of me. I'll take the parts of you I loved and set the rest free. This is the end of us, I say it without fear, because I finally understand why we're not still here. This is the end of us, but love was still enough. We didn't fail at loving, we just reached the end of us. So here's to what we almost were and what we couldn't be. I let you go with open hands at the end of us. We used to talk until the morning light. Now silence fills the space between. Your eyes don't look for mine anymore, like we're strangers living in a memory. We laugh but something feels off, like echoes trying to pretend. I feel you slipping through my hands, slowly reaching for the end. I don't know when we stopped trying, or when love learned how to hide, but every touch feels temporary, like it's already said goodbye. This is us, fading like colors losing their name. We're still here, still breathing, but nothing feels the same. This is us, fading, holding on just out of fear. We don't fight, we don't scream, we're just quietly disappearing. You say I'm tired, I say me too, but we mean different kinds of pain. You're tired of loving me, I'm tired of hoping you'll stay. We sleep with inches in between, like distance makes it easier. I miss the way you used to touch me, when love felt warmer, closer, clearer. I'd rather hear a painful truth than watch us slowly die. But you look away when I ask, like fading doesn't need goodbye. This is us, fading like a song we don't finish. We know every word by heart, but the feeling slowly diminishes. This is us, fading, not broken, just worn thin. We didn't lose each other suddenly, we just stopped letting love in. Maybe love isn't always loud, maybe it leaves without a sound. No shattered glass, no burning flame, just two hearts forgetting how to stay. If I let you go right now, would it hurt less than this delay? Because staying while you're halfway gone is breaking me every day. This is where it ends. No fire, no dramatic goodbye. Just know I loved you fully, even while we were fading. Us. Didn't leave with slammed or words that cut too deep. You just slowly stopped calling, and I slowly lost my sleep. Your I miss you turned to silence. Your smile faded from my days. Love didn't end in fire, it just quietly decayed. I kept waiting for a reason, for something loud, something clear. But some endings don't explain themselves, they just disappear. You were gone softly, like a breath I didn't feel. One day you were everything, the next not even real. You were gone softly, no goodbye, no fight, just love learning how to leave in the middle.
'Cause the night. 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 'Cause
I still save you a place in bed, like habit never learned. I still check my phone at midnight for messages that won't return. We used to talk about forever, like it was guaranteed. Now I talk to empty spaces where your voice used to be. I'd rather you had broken me with words sharp as a knife than leave me guessing every night. If you were ever mine, you were gone softly like music fading low. I kept listening for your love long after you let go. You were gone softly and I stayed much too long, trying to fix a silence where your heart was already gone. Maybe love isn't meant to shatter, maybe it's meant to fade, so we learn how to let it go without growing afraid. If you ever miss me someday when the world feels thin, know I loved you gently, even when you were leaving. You were gone softly, but the pain still felt the same. Because quiet endings hurt the most, they leave nothing left to blame. You were gone softly, and I'm learning how to be someone whole without the love that slowly slipped from me. You were gone softly, and I won't chase the why. Some loves don't need an answer, they just need time to die. So here's to all the goodbyes we never got to say. You were gone softly, my love, and I learned to walk away. We didn't fight, we didn't scream. No doors were slammed that night. We sat there like two strangers, afraid to break the quiet. Your eyes were full of things to say, but none of them came through. Sometimes the hardest ending is when love stays gentle too. I thought goodbyes would be louder, with tears and shattered sound, but this one fell so softly, it barely hit the ground. It was just goodbye, no drama, no regret, just two hearts learning how to slowly we disconnect. It was just goodbye, but it cut me just the same, because the quiet endings leave the deepest pain. You smile like you were doing fine, like letting go was easy. I memorized that fragile look in case my mind gets dizzy. We said take care like casual words, as if we'd meet again. But we both knew that moment was the start of the end. I wanted to say don't go yet, but love knew when to stop. Some things aren't meant to shatter, they're meant to slowly drop. It was just goodbye, no final scene to play, just a soft and broken moment slipping into yesterday. It was just goodbye, no blame, no reason why, but simple endings hurt the most when no one's wrong or right. Maybe love doesn't always burn, maybe it just fades away. Not every ending needs a storm, some just choose to stay gray. If this is how we end our story, quiet, calm and slow, then let this be my thank you for loving me, then letting go. It was just goodbye, but it changed me inside, because losing something beautiful doesn't need a reason why. It was just goodbye, but I felt my world divide into before you and after us. The moment you said goodbye, it was just goodbye, still echoing in my head. Some loves don't die in flames, they die in words unsaid. So if I ever look back with tears I can't deny, I won't curse the ending. It was just we held each other like it wasn't the end, like time would bend if we asked it to stay. Your heartbeat was racing next to mine, but your eyes were already far away. Your arms felt warm, your hands felt weak, like you were trying not to cry. I memorized the way you breathed, knowing this was our last goodbye. I wanted to freeze that moment still, to live inside that space where love was real and leaving hadn't shown its face. The last embrace still lingers on my skin, like love was saying goodbye before it could begin. That last embrace was gentle, soft and true. I felt the end of everything the moment I nodded like I understood, but my heart broke again. The world kept moving all around, like nothing changed at all. But something in me shattered quietly when you let yourself fall. I didn't beg, I didn't plead, I knew you'd already gone. Some fights are lost before they start, some loves don't last that long. The last embrace still lives inside my chest. It taught me how to love you fully and how to let you rest. That last embrace was all we had left to say, when words were far too broken to keep the pain away. If I had known it was the last time, I would have held you more. I would have told you everything I was scared to before. But love doesn't warn you when it's about to end. It just gives you one last moment to pretend. That last embrace is where my healing starts, because I loved you honestly with every part of my heart. That last embrace didn't mean I stopped loving you, and then I loved you enough to finally let you through. That last embrace was pain, was grace, was true. I didn't lose myself in us, I just lost you. So if you ever feel that space where my arms used to be, know I still carry the memory of our last embrace. Of our last embrace. City lights burst through my tired eyes. Another night, I can't outrun your name. Still whispers in the dark, like I'm not done with what we've done. The clock keeps lying on the wall, saying time is moving on. But every second feels the same since you've been gone. I thought the days would heal the pain, but nights don't let me hide. The world gets quiet, and that's when I feel you by my side. These lonely nights know me better than my friends. They hear the truth I never say. They see where my smile ends. These lonely nights are longer than they seem. I close my eyes to get some rest, but wake up in a memory. I drive with nowhere left to go, just to feel the road beneath. The radio plays songs we love, like it's laughing talk to you in empty rooms like you're listening somehow. It hurts to know you're living life and I'm still here right now. I don't miss the fights we had or how we fell apart. I miss the way you knew the truth of every piece of my heart. These lonely nights hold everything I hide. Every tear I didn't cry falls when I'm alone inside. These lonely nights don't judge, they just stay. They let me miss you honestly in my own quiet way. Maybe love was meant to hurt, so we know it once was real. Maybe losing you is how I learned how to feel. If I could sleep through all this pain, I'd do it in a breath. But every night reminds me you were my best. These lonely nights are teaching me to cope, to sit with all the missing you without letting go of hope. These lonely nights won't last forever, they say, but tonight they're all I have, and I'll let them have their say. These lonely nights are slowly changing me. I loved you in the daylight, I lost you in the dark of me. So if you're ever awake at night, wondering if I'm okay, no, I'm learning how to live through these lonely nights. We were just two hearts learning how to stay, drawing forever in the sand. I thought love was something time couldn't take, something we could always defend. But tides came in without a sound, washed our promises away. I watched your eyes stop looking back, like you were already gone. That day I tried to hold what wasn't mine, tried to stop the fall, but love doesn't ask for permission before it loses all. Now you're lost forever, somewhere I can't reach, a memory I keep chasing like a ghost out of my sleep. You're lost forever, not dead, just out of sight, living in another life while I'm stuck in every night. I still know the shape of your smile, like it's carved into my skin. But knowing you by heart now feels like a quiet sin. I hear your name in random places, like the world's playing tricks. Every coincidence reminds everything we missed. I wonder if you ever pause when something feels like me, or if I'm just a chapter you close so easily. Now you're lost forever in someone else's arms. I'm learning how to breathe again through all this quiet harm. You're lost forever, and that's the hardest truth. You didn't fade, you didn't break, you just stopped choosing us. You, maybe forever was a word we weren't meant to say. Maybe love is just a season that quietly decays. If I could rewrite the end, I wouldn't beg you to stay. I just love you without fear until you walked away. You're lost forever, but I still feel you near. In the songs we used to love, and the things I couldn't clear. You're lost forever, and I'm learning to let go. Not because I stopped loving you, but because I loved you so. You're lost forever, and I won't search anymore. Some loves aren't meant to be found again, they're just meant to be felt before. So here's to the love we couldn't say, to the dreams we never knew. You're lost forever, my love, but a part of me is too. I found your smile in an old photograph, tucked in a drawer I never used. Time froze for a moment in my hands when I remembered me and you. The way you looked at something small, like it was all you ever needed. I miss the version of myself who still believed it. I tried to move on, I really did, but some things just stayed true. No matter how far I run away, I keep running into you. These are memories of you, soft and sharp at the same time, like a song I can't forget, playing quietly in my mind. These are memories of you, every place, every view. I don't live in the past just lives in you. I hear your voice in familiar words, spoken by someone new. And for a second I forget myself, pretending they are you. I've learned to laugh a little less at jokes we used to share. Some memories don't fade away, they learn how to hide there. I don't wish things were different now, I just wish they didn't hurt. Loving you was never wrong, but chase them even knowing they won't ever stay the same. These are memories of you I carry everywhere I go. Not a burden, not a curse, just love I still outgrow. Maybe memories are how love stays. When people cannot, they fill the space of empty arms. If I could choose what to forget, I'd still remember you. Because even pain feels honest when it once was true. These are memories of you, teaching me to let things be, to love without possession, to remember without needing. These are memories of you, and I won't push them away. They shape the heart I'm living with. They made me who I am today. These are memories of you, not something I outgrew. I don't miss you like I used to. I just remember you. So if your name crosses my mind in the quiet of the blue, I'll smile softly, close my eyes and thank the memories of you. Your shape, even though you're gone, your shadow lingers on the walls when the lights turn on. I hear your name in quiet songs on late night radio. Every word feels like a memory I never let go. I thought the days would heal the ache, teach my heart to move, but time just taught me how to live while missing you. I'm missing you in ways I can't explain, in every little moment that still whispers your name. I'm missing you, not lovely, just deep like a silent kind of hurting that I never hide. I pass the places we once knew, like they don't recognize my face. I smile for the sake of moving on, but I'm not in that space. I wonder if you think of me when the nights feel long, or if I'm just a chapter in a story you've moved on from. I don't cry like I used to, I don't break down anymore, but missing you is something I can't close the door. I'm missing you in everything I do, in empty conversations that remind me of make it through the day. I'm missing you, but I won't beg or chase. I'll carry what we were with quiet grace. I'm missing you, but I'll be okay in time. Some love stays in the heart even after goodbye. So if the night feels empty and the stars feel few, just know somewhere in the silence I'm still missing you. I cry without a sound tonight, so no one knows I'm breaking. I learned to smile just to survive, while my heart is quietly shaking. The mirror sees the truth in me, but I look away instead. I got used to holding everything I never said. They think I'm strong, they think I'm fine. I play my role so well, but pain doesn't always scream. Sometimes it just dwells. These are quiet tears, falling where no one sees. Every drop is something I lost, trying to keep the peace. These are quiet tears, heavy as they fall. I don't need the world to notice, I just need to feel it all. I sit alone in crowded rooms, laughing at the right times, but inside I'm still stuck with you and all our unfinished lines. I learned how to swallow words that were never meant to stay. Some goodbyes don't come with sound, they just fade away. I wish it was easier to say that I'm not okay, but silence feels safer than asking someone to stay. These are quiet tears running down my skin. Every memory I pretend is gone still lives within. These are quiet tears I hide behind my eyes. I don't cry for attention, I cry to stay alive. Maybe the deepest pain is the one you never show, the one you carry everywhere but never let anyone know. I loved you in the quiet, I lost you the same way. No shattered words, no screaming fights, just tears I couldn't say. These are quiet tears, teaching me how to cope, how How to hold on gently without losing hope. These are quiet tears, but they still break me through. Every drop reminds my heart how deeply I loved you. These are quiet tears, but I'll let them fall tonight, because healing doesn't always shine. Sometimes it cries in the quiet. So if you see me smiling still, just know what it conceals. Some hearts don't shatter loudly, they break in quiet tears. The room is quiet, but my heart still screams. Your shadow lingers in forgotten dreams. Your coffee cup still waits by the sink, like it believes you'll come back to me. I trace your name on the window pane, watching the rain fall just like we did. Every memory whispers your lies, that love can stay, but somehow it didn't. I try to be strong, I try to let go, but my hands still shake when I say your name. If love is a lesson, and this is the pain of learning too late, learning alone. This is a slow goodbye, not a slam door, not a final cry. Just two hearts fading out of time, still holding on, learning to lie. This is a slow goodbye, every breath hurts, every second lies. I don't hate you, I just can't survive watching us die in a slow goodbye. A slow goodbye. Your favorite song still plays at night. I let it hurt, I don't press skip. I talk to you like you're still mine, knowing you'll never answer it. The bed feels bigger without your weight. The silence knows my secrets well. I count the cracks on the ceiling, like counting reasons you left. I know you found your way out, while I'm still lost inside your eyes. You moved on before I noticed I was already left behind. This is a slow goodbye, not a goodbye. We rehearsing our minds. No last kiss, no perfect line, just love bleeding out of time. This is a slow goodbye, every memory refuses to die. I don't curse you, I don't fight, I just break quietly every night. Maybe love was never meant to stay, maybe hearts are made to bruise and bend. If I had known this would be the end, I would have loved you louder then. I would have stayed a little longer, held your hand a little tighter. But regrets don't change the truth, that I'm losing me while losing you. This is a slow goodbye, where forever slowly says goodbye. I still see you in every sign, and every star that doesn't shine. This is a slow goodbye, not a hate song, not a lie, just two souls who tried their best, but love still couldn't survive. This is a slow goodbye. If loving you's the price I pay, then I'll bleed gently, I won't deny I loved you right, just at the wrong time. So I walk away step by step, leaving pieces of who I was behind. If you ever miss the way I tried, no, I meant every slow goodbye. The lights are on, but no one's home. This house still whispers your name. Your jacket hangs behind the door, like it's waiting for you to stay. I talk to walls that used to hear your laughter breaking my fear. Now every sound feels out of place since you disappeared. They say time heals everything, but time just taught me how to wake. I smile in public, break inside, pretending I'm okay. I'm still alone in the bed where we used to lie. Your side is cold, the nights are long. I breathe, but I don't feel alive. I'm still alone, even when I close my eyes. I hold your ghost, I hold the pain, like loving you was my last fight. I scroll through memories at 2 a.m. like it's the only way to sleep. Your words still live inside my head, promises you couldn't keep. I replay every almost stayed, every tear you didn't see. If love was real, then tell me why it left so easily. I gave you parts I never show. I lost myself to keep us whole. Now you're gone and I'm still here, trying to be someone I don't know. I'm still alone in the silence after us. Your name still hurts, your voice still heals, but I don't hear it anymore. I'm still alone, every dream just feels the same. I wake up reaching out for you, just to remember all the pain. Maybe I loved you more than me, maybe that's where I went wrong. I built my world around your heart, now it's empty all alone. If you ever miss my touch, if you ever feel the same, know I stayed when it was hard, while you walked away. I'm still alone, but I'm learning how to breathe. One day your shadow might fade, one night I might finally sleep. I'm still alone, but I don't blame you anymore. I loved you true, I loved you deep. That's not a weakness, that's for sure. I'm still alone, But this heart still beats somehow. If loving you was all I had, then I'm proud of it, even now. So if you hear this broken song, know it's where my truth has grown. I lost you, yeah, I lost us, but I found who I am, still alone. We talked about everything and nothing, but skipped the truth we feared. I swallowed every honest thought just to keep you near. I smiled when something felt wrong, said I'm fine way too much. I chose the quiet over honesty, afraid to lose your touch. I thought love meant staying silent, letting things just be. I didn't know the words I hid would be the end of me. These unsaid words still scream inside my chest. Every truth I never spoke is where my heart confessed. These unsaid words build walls between our souls. I try to protect our love, but silence took control. You asked me if I was okay. I said yeah, not knowing why. You looked at me like you believed it, so I let the moment die. I practiced speeches in my head at 2 or 3 a.m., but daylight stole my courage and I stayed quiet again. I wish I said I need you before you walked away. Some truths arrive too late to make someone stay. These unsaid words are heavier than lies, because they carry what was real hidden behind my eyes. These unsaid words follow me everywhere. I didn't lose you suddenly, I lost you in despair. Maybe love isn't always loud, maybe it's scared to speak, but silence doesn't save a heart, it only makes it weak. If I could turn back time, I wouldn't choose control. I'd risk losing everything to save my soul. These unsaid words are teaching me to try to speak before the moment fades, before another goodbye. These unsaid words won't haunt me anymore. I'll say the things I'm scared to say, like I never did before. These unsaid words were love in disguise. I lost you in my silence, but I found my voice in time. So if my heart ever hesitates when it's afraid to be heard, I'll remember what it cost me, all those unsaid words. comes a little colder now, since you're not here to say my name. I make coffee for just one cup, still pour enough for two the same. Your toothbrush still stands by the sink, like it doesn't know you're gone. Every little thing still waits for you, but life keeps moving on. They tell me I'll get used to this, the pain will fade somehow, but no one tells me who I am without you now. This is a life without you, breathing but not the same. Every laugh feels borrowed, every smile feels trained. This is a life without you, where love learned how to leave. I don't break the way I used to, I just quietly grieve. I walk the streets we used to know, your shadow still walks mine. I catch myself explaining things like you're still by my side. I've learned to sleep on half the bed, to save the space you took. Some habits die the hardest, like the way you used to look. I don't miss the pain we had, or how we fell apart. I miss the safety of your arms, the peace around my heart. This is a life without you, not empty, just rearranged. I carry you in quiet ways, I'll never try to change. This is a life without you, and though I'm learning how, I still pause in every moment that I used to share with you. Maybe love doesn't disappear, it just finds a place to stay. It hides inside familiar songs and words I don't say. If you ever think of me, when the nights feel long and blue, know a part of who I am still lives in loving you. Without you, and though it still hurts too, I survived loving you. Now I'm learning to live without you. So if you ever hear this song and wonder what I've been through, it's Every room still knows your sound, like you never really left. Your laughter hangs in empty air, a ghost I haven't met. I hear your voice in passing cars and songs I didn't choose. The world keeps talking over me, but all I hear is you. I tried to drown the memory with noise and crowded nights, but silence only plays you back in sharper, clearer light. It's your echo calling me when I'm alone. Every word you ever said still finds its way back home. It's your echo bouncing off these broken walls. I don't need you in the room. Your echo does it all. I walk the streets we used to own. Every step repeats your name. The pavement knows our history. It doesn't feel the same. I talk to strangers just to hear a voice that isn't yours, but every tone reminds me of the one I can't ignore. They say the sound will slowly fade, that time will turn it low, but love doesn't forget its pitch. It only learns to echo. It's your echo in the middle of the night, when my heart is tired of beating, but still refuses to be quiet. It's your echo in the spaces in between. Not your body, not your touch, just the sound of what we've been. If I could mute the memories or turn the volume down, I'd still be left with empty words, and you'd still not be around. Maybe love is just a sound that never really dies. It fades into the distance, but it lives inside the mind. It's your echo teaching me to let you go. Every time I hear your name, it hurts a little less, I hope. It's your echo, still louder than my pride. I don't chase you anymore, but you still live inside. It's your echo, and maybe that's okay, because loving you once is a sound that chose to stay. So if you ever wonder why I pause when people speak, I'm listening to a love that still echoes inside me.